Good afternoon. In declaring this graduation ceremony open, may I please ask you all to be seated. Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Chris Cockerton. I'm the Head of Higher Education at Loughborough College. Honoured guests, governors and staff of Loughborough College, parents, partners and friends, but above all, our graduands, welcome to the celebration of fantastic student achievement in higher education. You are all very welcome to share in our return and celebrate the success of these fine people seated at the front. It is my great pleasure to ask the CEO of Loughborough College, Mr. John Doherty, to open our proceedings. John.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. May I begin by extending a warm welcome to our distinguished guests, honoured guests from education and industry, to parents, partners and supporters, to colleagues from Loughborough College, and of course, our graduates. Welcome to you all on what is a very important and much anticipated date on the college calendar. Today belongs to our successful students who have worked with such determination and commitment. It is a day for those who have supported them to reflect on their contribution also to these achievements. As the CEO of Loughborough College, I would like to take the opportunity to thank the staff involved for their dedication, hard work and commitment to your development and providing the right environment, opportunities and stimulation for you to succeed. I would also like to thank you, their parents, relatives and friends, for all the encouragement that you have given. The achievement of a degree-level qualification is seldom managed without the support of those nearest to us. Further thanks to all employers who have worked closely with the college, recognising the talent on offer, offered placements and employment, and often given that all-important first break that has enabled our students to embark on or to go further with their professional careers. So students, today's graduates, today is about celebrating success, your success. I am delighted and proud to be here to witness this public acknowledgement of your achievements. Today marks the end of this phase of your education and the opportunity to make new choices about your life and your future direction. I speak on behalf of all my colleagues when I say how proud we are of each and every one of you. Today celebrates your determination, enthusiasm, and hard work. Today belongs to you, and we are delighted to be here to share in your celebrations, and we hope that it will be a day to remember. We hope that you have found your experience here at Loughborough College inspiring, and you will remember your time here as being some of the happiest years of your life. Whilst today marks the end of this experience, we never stop learning. It marks the start of something new, and we hope that you will keep in touch. So on behalf of Loughborough College, I wish you all every success, and I hope that your time as students with us has given you the confidence to get what you want, not just for your career, but also for your future. So in time-honoured tradition, and with the greatest respect, I take my hat off to you all. Thank you.
In helping to support our students to gain their degrees, diplomas and certificates, we work closely with a range of organisations to ensure the vocational relevance of our awards. In the sport programmes that we're celebrating this afternoon, we're proud to be working with our closest partner in Loughborough University. And I would like to ask Professor Chris Linton, Provost and Deputy Pro-Vice Chancellor from Loughborough University, to address us now. Chris.
Thank you, Chris. Governors, Chief Executive, graduating students, ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to be representing Loughborough University on this significant occasion and extend warm congratulations to all of you who are graduating at this ceremony. Today marks the culmination of a great deal of effort. I know that some of you have studied either part-time or by distance learning, while holding down maybe full-time or part-time jobs, and I would like to pay tribute to the hard work and dedication that you have each demonstrated by being here today. It is a day when families and supporters can applaud your success, and I am sure that they will all wish to join me in celebrating your achievements. As well as all the hard work, I do hope that you've had fun along the way. Loughborough University and Loughborough College share a common heritage. The original Loughborough College became 4 separate institutions in 1952, 3 of which now form part of the university, and the 4th is Loughborough College today. In 2009, we celebrated the centenary of the founding of the institution that was to become both the university and Loughborough College. These common roots mean that we share the same values of striving for excellence in all aspects of our work and a genuine respect for students and concern for their welfare. It is noteworthy that Loughborough Students' Union serves students from both the university and the college. We work together in many areas, not least through the validation of the programs that the students are graduating from today. Both institutions benefit from these collaborations, as does the local community. The relationship between the institutions is valued enormously by the university, and I hope that we can continue to develop that relationship for mutual benefit. On behalf of the university, I would like to thank all the staff at the college for the work that they have put in to strengthening the links between us and the contribution that the college makes to the fantastic education landscape that we have here in Loughborough. Our most well-developed links are in the area of sport, and Loughborough Sport, which is a partnership between the university, the college and the Students' Union, is an enormous success. We are recognised internationally as a powerhouse of British sport. Domestically, Loughborough students have once again won the British Universities and Colleges Sports Championships for the 40th year in a row. It goes without saying that the contribution that Loughborough College students make to this achievement week in, week out is immense. Internationally, university and college students and graduates have also had a hugely successful year, building on the staggering 42 medals that they brought home from the 2018 Commonwealth Games in Australia. There have been many individual performances of note, but this year I would like to give a special mention to 2 of the college's outstanding para-athletes. Sophie Hahn broke her own T38 100-metre world record in May, and Kareem Chan retained his World Junior T20 long jump title in August with a massive personal best. I know that there are many other students graduating here today who have also been part of significant sporting successes. Many congratulations to you all. Sport at Loughborough is not just about competing, though. There is an ecosystem which involves coaches, officials, and volunteers. Over 50 college students have participated this year through our Coach Volunteer Academy, amassing around 2,000 voluntary hours in support of Loughborough sport programmes. A big thank you to all who have taken part. Graduation is a time to be proud of your achievements, but you also need to look to the future and begin to plan ahead. Your steps may include further study here at the college, at the university, or elsewhere. Others will begin in careers in a wide variety of organisations, industries and roles. As you progress, many of you will change jobs, and some of you will no doubt change career. I would encourage you to see graduation as an important milestone, but also just the first one of the many stages of learning that lie ahead. The world is full of opportunity, and you are well placed to exploit the chances open to you. Many congratulations on your graduation today, and the very best wishes for the future. Thank you.
Thank you. Sport and physical activity has always been at the heart of studying in Loughborough, as we've just heard. playing a key part in student life on campus. And with that in mind, I would like to ask Helen Reesby, our guest speaker today, Director of Tennis at Loughborough University, to address us now.
Good afternoon, everyone. And firstly, I'd like to say a huge thank you to Loughborough College for asking me here today and for the privilege of being able to see you all celebrate your achievements. Standing here today, it seems only yesterday that I was walking into my first day of my degree at Loughborough College. And to say I was a little bit apprehensive at that point was a mild understatement. I was 20 years old, I hadn't studied for 4 years whilst pursuing my dream of playing professional tennis. And I was thrust into a new and slightly unanticipated world when injury ended that dream fairly abruptly. My sole focus until that point had been unwavering. I'd represented Great Britain from under 12 all the way through to under 21 level. I had a Youth Olympic gold medal, and at 15 years old was the youngest GB female ever at that point to have achieved a senior world ranking. I was on track, for want of a better word, and was very privileged and grateful for high levels of support from the national governing body. However, 2 knee operations later and a pretty frank conversation with a surgeon, and that sole focus and drive in my life had gone. I am a problem solver by nature, and this has absolutely been nurtured through sport and through tennis. And in my opinion, challenges are there to be overcome. So my mind moved immediately to, well, what next? Loughborough is synonymous with sport. It has an illustrious history of developing athletes, coaches, practitioners, individuals who have gone on to significantly impact the world of sport. And as such, I knew that I wanted and I needed to be part of that. If I was honest, at that point, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, and I had no idea what my career path was going to be. I was still somewhat raw and hurting from my dreams of professional tennis being taken away from me. But this is where Loughborough College absolutely came into their own. The patience, the guidance, the support from the staff in those early days, weeks and months is still something I look back on with huge thanks. I was asked to come here today to talk about my career path so far, but also my time at Loughborough College. And I can genuinely say that my years at Loughborough College were some of the best and most impactful in my life, and subsequently have provided opportunities and shaped my career in ways when my tennis career had ended I wouldn't have imagined possible. I'm going to state early on that I don't have any Olympic medals or world records or MBs or OBEs next to my name. But I do hope that in some way, shape or form that I have been able to positively impact a number of people's lives through the roles that I have had and will continue to lead on in sport and in tennis. So back in 2002, yes, I know it seems a long time ago, but that was when I started here. And I had absolutely zero plans, other than the fact I knew I wanted to be part of the Loughborough family, and I knew I needed education to give me options in life. I had, it would probably be fair to say, a love-hate relationship with tennis, due to the way my career had ended, and my lifetime ambition at that point was somewhat shattered. And as such, I was adamant I was not going to be a coach, and there was absolutely no way that I was going to work in the world of tennis. An officer in the army was my most likely route, or so I thought. During university, to earn some money, I coached tennis part-time, and I undertook strength and conditioning qualifications to be a strength and conditioning coach, which is something I thoroughly enjoyed. I've always prided myself on controlling what I can control and doing everything to the absolute best of my ability. No regrets was my mantra back then and continues to be so until this day. And thankfully for me, a number of individuals must have seen something in me that they liked, whether that was as a player or whether that was as a potential coach. And as such, I was invited to support some very experienced coaches and staff in county and regional training and at the National Tennis Academy. I look back now and I think what a smart move from those individuals in the national governing body. It was their way of keeping me involved. It was their way of keeping me passionate about the sport of tennis. And it was their way of giving me a helping hand when I needed it most. I assume that I didn't make any major disasters as I was offered a part-time role in my final year of study at the college. And this was at the National Tennis Academy. And this was a fantastic opportunity for me at such a stage in my career. Over the following 3.5 years, I utilised absolutely every opportunity I had available to me to learn from the head coach and from the experienced coach and support team that I had around me. And I jumped at absolutely every opportunity given to me during that period of time. And to cut a long story short, I was offered the role of under-14 Great Britain Girls captain, and a year later was offered and accepted a role down in London as a national girls junior coach, looking after all the Great Britain players between 12 and 18 years old across the country. My career had naturally taken the route of coaching. The S&C aspect had reduced, and through the support of truly amazing colleagues, my love for tennis was as strong as ever. And my ambition in life was to help others to achieve their goals, their dreams, and their ambitions through the sport of tennis. It was also during this period that I realised the impact that sport had had on me, and its impact in being able to develop people and actually genuinely shape people's lives. The attributes and life skills it harnesses, and this was starting to become a real passion of mine in developing people as well as developing athletes. It was at this point that I actually felt I needed to have some sort of loose career plan. Up until now, I guess I'd taken opportunities as they'd occurred, believing in fate, I guess, for want of a better word. But I felt that I was in a stage of my career where I was starting to have my own opinions, my own beliefs, and a personal mission to genuinely shape lives through sport, and in particular tennis. Basically, I wanted to be in a position where I could impact and I can lead on strategy and leadership. And what this meant was a step into the world of leadership and management. During the next 8 years, I undertook numerous qualifications, and I took every opportunity that I could to get any additional responsibility or gain some leadership and management experience. But actually, the most impactful moment was missing out on a leadership position, which at that point I felt very much ready for. The feedback was disappointing and, in my opinion, inaccurate. But this was the single best thing that had happened to me during my career. Sport had prepared me for this moment, and I was now more motivated than ever to show that I was capable of being a strong and effective leader. At this point, I made probably one of the most difficult decisions of my career thus far, and that was to resign from a job I thoroughly enjoyed with colleagues I thoroughly enjoyed working with, in order to make the next and necessary step on my career path. 4.5 or 5 years on, so today, don't get me wrong, I still make numerous mistakes, but I guarantee I make them with good intentions, and I have successfully navigated my way into the world of leadership and management, in heading up GB's largest university tennis program as Director of Tennis, and one of 2 national tennis academies in the UK as the Academy Manager. Now this is where I'm going to come back to where I started, in that I haven't got gold medals, world records, or OBs or CBs. But I can say that I'm proud of where I started from and the journey that I'm on. I have ambitions of what next, but I can genuinely say, more than anything, I love walking into work each day, knowing that I can positively impact people's lives through sport. With a team of 15 staff who care, who have respect and integrity, who are passionate and strive for the pursuit of excellence, and over and above anything else are good human beings. I reflect back on my journey, and this is absolutely my journey, and that's okay, you'll all have your own journeys. And I have a few take-home messages, which you can take or leave as you wish. Do something you love or you're passionate about. It is therefore a hobby, and it's not a job. These people are absolutely infectious to be around, and you will be wanted in their team. You never know when a moment may shape your life. As a player, I never dreamed about being a coach or a leader, and I was definitely not thinking about impressing anyone during my playing days. But in more recent years, in asking the individual that gave me those opportunities when they did, why did he give me them? They said it was my personal attributes that I showed as a player, but also the way I conducted myself and held myself during the challenging period at the end of my tennis playing career. Opportunities come when you least expect them. Have care in everything you do. I guarantee it will be noticed and bluffers will get found out. Be a good human being. We are all humans first, and athletes, players, colleagues, students second. And don't worry if you don't have a plan yet. Continually develop yourself, learn from and seek out every opportunity to learn and improve. The most interesting, and I dare say it's successful people I know, still don't have a plan. And finally, you'll be glad to know, Today is the accumulation of years of hard work from you, sleepless nights, last-minute essay writing, and revision for those pesky exams. And importantly, the start of the next and exciting chapter in your lives. It is a major milestone, and I hope, like me, you look back on your time at Loughborough College with positivity. The academic qualification is of course important, but of equal importance is the support and impact that certain individuals, staff, fellow college mates, sporting friends will have had and will continue to have on your life. I hope that you are leaving here as more knowledgeable individuals, having had the time of your life, but also with the skills and confidence that you can handle whatever life throws at you and succeed in whatever journey you will embark on next. So my parting statement to you will be, enjoy this moment, be proud of what you've achieved. Believe in yourself and respect others. And remember, no one's entitled. Be proactive in going after your goals and your dreams. But whatever you do with passion and humility. Thank you for listening. Congratulations and have a wonderful day.
What a fantastic story. Thank you so much, Helen. So we've now come to the presentation of our awards. Could I please ask our esteemed colleagues, Professor Chris Linton from Loughborough University, John Doherty, our CEO, and Sharon Towns, our Vice Principal, to present the awards. Thank you.
Good afternoon. It's my honour and privilege to make these following awards. The Foundation Degree in Sports Science with Sports Management. Welcome Dominic Allen to the dais. The following students have achieved in the BSc Honours in Sports Coaching. Jack Bradbury. Marie Brooks. Jacob Brown. Dylan Buzenel. Tommy Chipchase. James Craig. Daniel Davidson. Nathan Davis. James Evans. Harry Garnham. Nuno Gomez Monteiro. Lucy Green. Callum Green. Alexander Greenhouse. Emma Hamplett. Jack Harrison. William Highland. Caleb Hughes. Thomas Kalinwowski. George Kenny. Bradley Law. Harry Marchington. Matthew Nicholson. Habir Rana. Thomas Richardson. Hannah Smith. Harriet West. Liam Witt. And Katie Winterton. Our next set of awards go for BSc Honours in Applied Sports Science Management. Ronaldo Agri. Josh Boone. Jack Burrows. Samuel Churcher. Isabel Collis. Cade Faulkner Turner. Giulio Giovetti. And receiving a first class honours, Kirsty Gordon. Zoe Jeffries. Michael Kupovich. Archie McPherson. James May. Rosanna McGuckian. James McLeish. Alexander Millington. Jasmine Mitchell. Yanis Papadopoulos. And receiving a first-class honours, Charlotte Pierce. Adam Pescott. Samuel Roberts. Ronan Sheehan. Mamadi Suma. Konstantinos Varvias. Joshua Ward Hibbert. Moving on now to the BSc Honours in Applied Sports Science, Max Baggio. Eleanor Betteridge. Charles Burns. Isaac Cave. Lee Clark. Alexander Coulston. Neil Cherry. Lauren Dimlow. Jason Finney. Joshua Fleming. Jack Forrest. James Harris. Aaron Hill. Jonathan Kay. David King. Harrison King. Charlie Lippett. Michael Mallon. Samuel Mattox. Clodagh McComsky. Connor Murphy. Sarah Newell. Patrick O'Kane. Eamon Raja. Shan Rana. Or Shan. Alex Roberts. Harvey Slade. Leon Spearing. Nathan Tweedy. Sarah Vasey. So, moving on to the next stage of our awards, I'm delighted to be able to announce the following student prizes. So we're going to commence with Student of the Year. The Student of the Year is awarded to an undergraduate who displays outstanding commitment to all aspects of their higher education experience. Not only does this include academic attendance, achievement and dedication, but also commitment to personal development and sporting success. And our Student of the Year is Charlotte Pierce. Well done, Charlotte. For our Dissertation of the Year award, a review panel consisting of the HE Sport team deliberates on the Dissertation of the Year following the conclusion of the annual poster defence. The winning students' research project must meet the following criteria. Their research has significant relevance for sport and/or exercise. Their rationale for conducting the research is innovative. Their methodology is well justified and feasible. And their work has either a high impact for the area of research or has a potential future high impact. And the well-deserving winner of this award, Dissertation of the Year, goes to Jack Harrison. Well done. So our third and final award is for Outstanding Achievement. The Outstanding Achievement Award is presented to an undergraduate who, during the course of their studies, has shown considerable effort and an unprecedented determination to succeed, both within their academic studies and beyond. This award recognises an individual's ability to adapt well to different situations and overcome challenges to achieve results they should be proud of. And this award goes to Sarah Vasey. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon. And I'd like to add my own personal congratulations to everybody graduating today and all our award winners. A fantastic achievement from you all. I'm sure you'll agree that these awards represent a fantastic amount of effort on behalf of the students. However, they couldn't have made it here alone. So I would like to ask the graduates, if you would, for one moment, very carefully put down your certificate. And then if you would stand, making sure you're not trampling all over them. And then if you could turn around and take your hats off in thanks to the people who have supported you, your parents, families, friends, etc., without whom none of this would be possible. Okay, you may sit down again. Thank you. So, at Loughborough College, we have a tradition of having a student address at our graduation ceremony. That honour and pleasure this year goes to Kirsty Gordon, who is graduating today with a BSc Honours in Applied Sports Science / Management. So I'd like to invite Kirsty up onto the stage to address us now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to start by thanking Loughborough College for inviting me to say a few words today on behalf of the students. When Nick Ashley contacted me a few weeks ago, I was taken by surprise for two reasons. Firstly, I was honoured to be asked to speak, and secondly, I thought I would never have to hear from him again. At least this time we weren't debating over a social issue in sport in the lecture theatre. Every town has something that makes it unique. For Loughborough, it's the educational institutions known worldwide for the excellent standard of higher education provided, particularly in the field of sport. In one way or another, we have all taken advantage of this. And now, on graduation day, we can take our degree, move forward, and hopefully use it wisely in the next stages of our lives. Today is a day of celebration, to congratulate ourselves on our hard work, to appreciate our families and friends for their support, and to thank the lecturers for guiding us through to our end goal. Another special feature of this place is the diversity of the people. Students come from a variety of backgrounds and with different ambitions in life. For some, this degree will be the start of their working future. For some, it will aid the work they already do within the sporting industry. And for others, it will, in the short term, be put to the side whilst they pursue their sporting careers. Something the people here at Loughborough College care deeply about. You may have picked up by now that I'm not local to these parts. I think my accent has mellowed a little over the last few years, so hopefully you're all able to understand me. It feels like a lifetime ago that I moved down from the north of Scotland into the Gables Halls, a pretty daunting experience for a 17-year-old. However, finding I was in a similar situation to many of you in the room who have travelled far and wide to study here at Loughborough helped settle my nerves. I'm sure, like me, you can all look back at how much you have grown as individuals since the start of your Loughborough journey. Where I believe Loughborough goes above and beyond many other colleges and universities is its level of support and flexibility offered to students. This comes in many forms. For example, the willingness of lecturers to provide additional help, the option to choose many modules from second year onwards, allowing you to personally tailor your degree, and the elite athlete flexibility, which allows student athletes to split their final year of study. Like many of you, I chose to come here to study at Loughborough to try and further my sporting career. For me, that was in cricket. Finding that cricket was taking up quite a bit of time, I decided to make use of the flexibility programme and split my final year. Hence why some of you other graduates in the room might be wondering who I am. I took 4 years to get here. This did relieve a bit of the pressure that comes with studying and participating in high-level sport. It proved to be a really important decision for me, and it's a testament to the understanding, respect and cooperation between the college, the university and sporting bodies, that this option is offered and implemented so successfully. I was subsequently very fortunate to be selected to play for England in the T20 Cricket World Cup in November, and having split my final year and been granted deadline flexibility, it greatly relieved the stress and allowing me to focus on my cricket for that period of time, and it's something that I'm very grateful to the college for. Loughborough is an inspiring place, and I hope my fellow graduates leaving here today can look back with as many fond memories as I do, even if many of them are from the Students' Union on a Wednesday evening. Being part of a team here at Loughborough, whether it be in competitive sport, social sport or a society, is special. It creates great memories and a bond like no other, and I feel grateful to have been part of the Loughborough family. I'm sure for some of you, the next stage may still seem uncertain, but each graduate today can be proud of what they've achieved here at one of the most prestigious higher educational institutions. Thank you again to those at Loughborough College who have provided us with the confidence and the professional tools required to succeed in whatever avenue life takes us in next. And finally, many congratulations to you all for graduating, and I wish you all the very best in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Kirsty. That was a fantastic speech. Thank you. The governing body ultimately oversees the work of the college and is responsible for its strategic direction and also its funding. Chair of the Governors, Wendy Coy, will now propose some vote of thanks. Wendy.
Honoured guests, John Doherty, CEO, staff of Loughborough College, parents, carers, partners and friends, but above all, the new graduates of Loughborough College. As Chair of the Board of Governors, it's a great pleasure to say a few words at the end of what has been a great celebration of achievements today. Our students have all made personal commitments and sacrifices to succeed and absolutely deserve their celebration and our congratulations today. The CEO has already spoken of the necessary partnership between the students, teaching staff, employers, parents, guardians, supporters, and partners to aid that success. And to you all, I would like to add the thanks of my colleagues on the Board of Governors. I'm proud to speak as Chair on behalf of all of the members of our board and assure you that in addition to our responsibilities of strategic and financial direction, we also take a great deal of pride and careful oversight of the educational strength and quality of our programmes. We're so pleased to see this come to fruition, and the evidence is here today. The collaboration with our validating university partners is a vital part of our higher education programme, and we're grateful to them for their continuing support. I'd like to thank Professor Chris Linton, Provost and Deputy Vice Principal of Loughborough University, for presenting the awards today. As we look around us and forward into the future, we see a changing environment, not least in terms of education and the nature of the world of work. Artificial intelligence, digital intelligence and creativity, automated transportation, the Internet of Things, 5G. That's just the starting point. Employability and transferring skills will become even more important in the future, and the commitment to lifelong learning to adapt and seek new information and skills to enable a transition to the new ways in the world of work will be vital. We can always help with that in the future too, so don't forget where we are at Loughborough College. The Board of Governors will continue to support and resource our provision here in the college to help many more people succeed as you have done. Thank you again for choosing to come to Loughborough College. Congratulations on gaining your qualifications and the very, very best of luck in your future paths. Thank you.
So sadly, we have come to the end of our ceremony. I'm sure you will agree that we've successfully celebrated the achievements of our graduates. We invite you to carry on this celebration outside the hall following the conclusion of the ceremony. I would like to add my personal thanks to a few people, to the teaching team from sport and the management of that area. Also to the staff here at Loughborough Town Hall who've organised us beautifully today, thank you. To our marketing team who arranges the graduation and sort of puts all this together, so Peter Dixon and Holly Woodward and their team. And also, I can already hear her telling me to stop. Behind here, Kirti Patel, who has the thankless task of making sure that every person gets the right certificate. And to be honest with you, that's a bit that frightens me, and she does it brilliantly. I'd also like to give special thanks to our guest speakers and presenters for their excellent and highly valued contributions this afternoon. We've heard some truly inspirational speeches. May we please ask our graduates to exit the theatre and proceed to the Town Hall entrance, where we will partake in a group photograph outside. It's a nice sunny day. We invite friends and families to join us in the sock gallery for drinks and canapes, but don't worry, graduates, there will be some left over by the time you come back in for your photograph, so we're okay. Okay. So, if I may ask you all to stand. And in declaring this graduation ceremony closed, may I please ask you to remain in your places until the platform party has left the stage. Thank you.